Good evening and welcome to Geo Whiskey. Tonight we are once more into the breach, this time with 3 different bourbon whiskeys from Old Forester. First we have the Old Forester 1897, which as you can see is bottled in bond, so 50 alcohol by volume for 100 proof. It is aged 4 years, and the mash bill is 72% corn, 18% rye, and 10% malted barley. The second is the Old Forester 1910, or Old Fine Whiskey. Again, same mash bill and no age tape. And it is 46.5 alcohol by volume for 93 proof. And the third and last that came in the set is one that I've actually had before, the 1920 Prohibition style. Again, same mash bill and 57.5 ABV for 115 proof. Old Forester whiskey is a product of the Brown Forman Distillery right outside of Louisville in the town of Shively. Beautiful color on all of these. Starting with the 1897. Cinnamon, honey, red candy, a hint of like tar, but like sweet tar. So I guess it's probably just the charred wood. Potpourri. It's very sweet, very red. A little bit of rye spice coming through, but not a lot. Caramel. Slange. Kind of sweet, burnt corn into a little bit of a higher sweetness, and then in the finish comes through. It's very mellow. Cereal. Corn pops, a trace of almost licorice, something darker in there. That's quite good. It's balanced, it's subtle. Its nose is kind of hard for me to parse out because it's like, it's very well integrated. It's kind of its own thing. I'm getting some peach, knee-high peach soda. This is one of those bourbons with a really comfortable corn flavor that you can really tell, what it is that you're drinking, and it's not overwhelming, but it feels of the earth in a certain sense. Some banana there as well. All right, now the 1910, which is the lower proof, 93 proof. Oh. This one's a bit darker. A little more corn on the nose, but it's like a deeper, darker red. Like really dark, like cherry syrup or cake icing, brown sugar, cinnamon, orange zest. Slightly floral. Brown banana into kind of a tingly, very active, kind of mellow corn sweetness, and then rice pudding on the finish. Maybe still a little bit of banana. Bubble bath, tapioca. Yeah, I like this one better. The 1910 better than the bottle and bond. It just comes out and grabs you a bit more, and the flavor profile is a little bit more to my liking, a little bit bolder. The 1920, this is one I've had before, and I got all these 3 in a set for about $100 for 375 ml bottles, which in value, I think if you were to buy all 3 of them and then decant them into bottles of the same, it would come to around maybe probably a little less overall. So I think it's probably paying a little bit of a premium for the variety, which I'm fine with. Okay, so this one a little bit rougher, a little bit more forward on the grain. Some good caramel, a little bit of vanilla, but like kind of cleaning product vanilla. It's not like, doesn't really smell like nice, pure, organic vanilla. Yeah, slush. Corn with some sort of sweet, like vanilla. Very strong on the tongue at 115 proof. And more into the kind of corn pops. And then a tiny bit something floral, like rose hips and dandelions. Not bad. All three of them not bad. If you haven't had these three whiskeys, then I think it's a pretty good value to pick up the same gift set I did. But if you can only afford one bottle, I would recommend 1910. It's interesting and it's bold without being like super left field. It's still fitting well in the traditional bourbon category. All right, well, thank you for watching. Have a good evening.